hope wherever you're watching, whatever you're watching on, you're ready too. It's about to start. Serbia in red, serving Brazil in the yellow and blue, receiving for this gold medal match. And that's a brilliant start for Carol through the middle to get things going here at this World Championship.
Straight away, the serve was really high and deep to Brazil, but they handled the pass beautifully to enable Carol to hit that.
Carol back to the serving line. Good serve, Lotso under a bit of pressure. Dircha has to come off the net, and that's well played to get that ball down by Busha.
That was just a little bit tight. Going to try some foot volley there, Kataz.
First touch for Boskovic. Oh, what a serve that had Rosa Maria scrambling. Free ball then for Serbia. 4 attacking options. Good up by Gabi. Nice touch by Teodora Pusic. Oh, what a pickup! Niemi. Oh, that's clever. So clever from Gabi.
What a start to this match. I'll tell you what, I'm pretty sure Brazil would have left that line wide open for Niemi. And then Gabi just finds the spot. Seemed like there was so much time for her to get that ball to the ground. Both these teams know each other so well. We've watched a lot of video in the last couple of days.
So a good start, just what we were hoping for. Some great volleyball already. We've only had 3 points played. Bit of work to be done here for Boskovic. And that one doesn't find the court. And it's a 3-1 start for Brazil.
I'm sure that both coaches are telling their squads that the serve pressure just absolutely has to be tough. I mean, they're going to allow a few errors tonight, that's for sure. But both teams need to keep that ball off the net.
Once again, lots of the targets a bit close. Good up by Carol Gataz. First swing for Rosa Maria, but what a nice block that is from Dircha.
That one, I'm surprised that wasn't a big hit for Serbia, but here, right on the line. Good strong arms.
That time, Rosa Maria finds her way through, and she did really well because she was quite square onto the net, wasn't she?
Well, she was lucky she only had one block to contend with as well. Keeping the middle blocker from Serbia just standing and watching.
And not liking what she saw with that swing from Rosa Maria. Rosa Maria now back to the serving line. Santarelli not happy. That's again a bit tight. And that passing at the moment, maybe it's just a little bit tense on the pass for Serbia.
Yeah, a bit of heat from Brazil, just even on their float serves, putting the pressure on, and Savanovic really didn't have anywhere to go. She was trying to get a touch on that. He obviously wasn't trying to hit it out, just looking for some fingers.
5-2. Rosa Maria to serve again. Good leave by Pusic.
And you can see that the speed of that ball, Rosa Maria putting a lot of heat on that. Just didn't get the right angle, the touch on the ball to keep it in the court. But they're definitely going for it.
That's a good leave.
Same sort of serve as well. Not giving away anything easy.
Carol Gataz to the serving line. That means that the wall has now been
erected.
Exactly. Carol's at the net. But is it going to be a brick wall? We'll have a few gaps in it. Trying to avoid Carol, and that's the price you pay. Didn't go in.
Well, that's the mental price you pay, because you know she's there, you know she's coming for you. Even with a broken play like that, when the ball's coming from so far off the net, you know Carol is still going to be putting up a really big monster block.
There's still so much volleyball to be played in this. 7-3's nothing right now. It's just that Brazil have come into this one. They've got going early. You know that Serbia are going to get going, and they have done now with Lotso putting that one away.
It's not easy to pass. It's a tough serve. She gets a big run up, and she's able to just power off the inside of Carol's hands, or through the hands.
Dircher with the serve. Boskovic into the front row. Well played. That was a really tight one to the net as well from Brazil. Oh, what a touch! And again! Crowd go crazy. Serbia have to have another go. And now there's a chance for Brazil. Oh, it's a bit far in front to Loreni. Oh, well played by Pusic. No carry called against her. Better chance here for Brazil, maybe. But that, again, very tight. And it's a net touch against Macris. And there were so many chances. But I think there's a little bit of nerves on the side of Brazil looking at that.
I think, and the nerves are not so much mishandling errors. It's just they're putting the ball, they're being really aggressive. And what a play to run out of court for that one. But all players are putting the ball really tight to the net. So it's an aggressive way, saying we want to run the middle.
Good work by Niemi. Oh, what a touch! But they're going to challenge. They think the ball was down, so it's not one just yet. And Fabrice Collado straight away says, we're going to have a look at this. Immediately, Gabby in that rally said it was down, it was down.
Well, there'll be no arguing with the technology.
Well, do you know what? Say that. I've seen Z Roberto, and it's quite clearly not hit the floor. And he's got, no, it hit the floor. Well, let's see how he reacts to this one.
Well, they're so close to the action. They're right there on the sidelines, aren't they? They can see the sideline. And here we go. Oh, that's a full hand. Yeah. No floor touch. What a great picture. What a great angle.
It was brilliant.
Yeah. There's so many cameras around the court recording every single angle you can think of to help with those calls. Takes the pressure off the referees, doesn't it?
Well, Serbia now are right back in this, just one behind, 6-7. That was magnificent. And I'm not talking about the hit, I'm talking about the set and the time that Macris made to get that ball out wide. Look where she sets it from.
And don't forget, she was the one that ran off in the previous play and nearly, knocked herself out on the scorer's desk, playing defence.
Oh, that's a bit tight, too tight.
And that's the nerves, that's the aggressive setting, the aggressive passing, thinking that they really have to put everything perfectly in a great spot to make the point.
Dircher has to run, can't get the ball to the middle, doesn't matter because Boskovic gets an excellent block out.
Just textbook left-hander on the left side there, aiming for those outside hands. Can't do anything with that block. It's just too hard off the hand.
Nice ball in from Niemi. What a pick-up from Pusic, but it doesn't stay in play.
The way Carol comes through the middle, she's like an outside hitter. She does a big arm swing, but look how she can see, she can feel that there's no block there. She picks the correct angle, keeps the ball in front of her.
That's a good ball.
And that's a good ball.
And Boskovic does well, but there are touches being made by Brazil as they try and find their range on her. Although, actually, looking at that, Rosa Maria went a little too wide, and there's a gap, and that's all Boskovic needs. Again, Macris trying to create time, but the block was waiting. That's wonderful. What a stuff from Jovana Stefanovic, or maybe Stefanovic.
Yeah, only need one hand for that. Just sitting up and making a nice solid block. Instead of getting tooled off, she was just solid, doing her job.
Gabby has another go. Lotso just about reacting to that. Oh, and then Macris has touched it. And it will be Serbia's point, and it's all square.
Well, Macris saw this happening. She saw the tip coming. She came in too fast. She had to go for it. Just mistiming it. Great work from Serbia.
Free ball for Serbia. Chance to go in front. Oh, what a hit from Boskovic. Rosa Maria's going, I didn't touch it. They didn't need to. Still in.
No, and it was right over the top of her hand. Again into that teed corner, so she's avoiding Carol in the middle. And this time, defense just trying to protect their head.
3-0-1, that's some serious height from Boskovic. Good work from Loreni.
Loreni looking very serious, very focused, very pumped, wanting to get an opportunity, just powering that ball straight into the block. And that's the risk you take when you aim for the meaty part of the court. If you're going to do that, you're going to have to hit it really, really hard.
Carol to serve, second time round to the serving line for her. That's unlucky. Great work by Serbia, but that ball just being softened so much by the block that no one could then get to it.
Again, just using the hard hit off the hands. It was a great stop. Loreni had really good hands on that one. She pushed forward. Just the angle of the ball coming off the hands was just too difficult for Brazil.
Boskovic. Great pass off of a tough serve. But Serbia doing really well to slow Gabby down on that pipe. But they can't stop Rosa Maria out wide.
Well, Gabby has a really different arm swing. You have to wait for it to come. But Rosa Maria, she comes in with such force, and the arm swing's almost part of her approach. So it's a different timed block.
Loreni to serve. A serve for Brazil.
Hasn't Loreni just been so solid since she's been coming on as a substitute in a big match against Japan, and then just staying on now and really doing a great job. Another tough serve. Oh, that one's tight.
Oh, what a block from Dircha. And that's the additive thing that's... Talk about Dircha before the game started, about what a good player she is and how she moves the ball. But she's also a great blocker. She's got good height. She lines that one up perfectly. That's an easy lead for Brazil. These two teams last met at the Volleyball Nations League semi-finals earlier this year. It was a victory for Brazil by 3-1. However, Boskovic wasn't playing for Serbia during that one, and there are a few players for Brazil that were playing that aren't here. So it's some players here, but some not. So very different teams, really, and not much to go by when you on previous results. And that's a nice side out for Serbia.
And that just shows the depth in both squads as well. But not having the boss makes a difference, Boskovic.
Yeah, Serbia went with their other opposite in Bjelica. Oh, well played. Clever from Dircha.
Well, you've got to say, and everybody else will hate me for saying this, all the other players on the team, that setters really are one of the smartest players out on the court, and that was just a really smart play. She knew exactly where the court was, exactly where there would be no one.
And Serbia now in front. And make that in front by 2. Another block for Serbia.
Well, they've absolutely been studying Brazil. They know that Kataz loves that run behind, 1 foot takeoff.
Timeout called by Brazil.
Paciência, Rosa. Paciência no jogo, cabeça. O que acontece? A levantadora, ela tá fechando o corredorzinho. A 15, ela atrasa. O meio do bloqueio tá aberto e atrasada. Sai rasgando pra dentro alto que vai estourar na mão dela. Valeu, calma. Outra coisa. Boskovic tá ali parada. Pouca ajuda a remar com ela, tá? Vamos lembrar que as ponteiras é longa. Último metro. Russa só empurrando e largando. Bora. Jogo equilibrado.
What we couldn't quite see there was that Zeriberto took Macris away, the setter for Brazil, and gave her a lot of instruction. So we may see something change here.
Good set. Oh, goodness! We've got dents in the floor already and we're only halfway through the first set.
Wow, wow, wow. Give it to Gabby. Gee, how high did she get up there? She just had a small little area to work through. But again, if you're going to go through the middle, you've got to go hard.
Shiba watching on. Carol Yataz with the serve. That's too tight. Oh, and again, the volleyball IQ of all these players is through the roof. We're back to all square, 16-16. As we get ever closer to the end of this first set. That's another one that's very tight. Dircha does so well, but a good up from Rosa Maria. And then Loreni coming in.
What a great choice from Macris there, going to Loreni. Everybody was kind of bunched in the middle of the court. But there she was out wide, waiting patiently for her opportunity.
And the lead has swung back to Brazil. Decent ball in from Botso, and good work through the middle. Mina Popovic, who's been done a good job. She really is, she just pops up in the air. She's a real pocket rocket right in front of the setter.
We saw so many serves in the net in the bronze medal match. The nerves really getting to a lot of the servers.
Strong front row now for Brazil with 3 front court attackers and big blockers, but Macris was unable to get that ball into play, and so no block coming. And Brazil aren't going to mess around with their rotation one here. Gabby will stay over on the right side, which actually suits her with her style of swing to be able to hit through the right side of court. Opens up the cross court nicely for her. But there'll be no cross court. There'll be a point for Serbia as that is passed right up to where Bianca Bouchet can put it straight back down.
She makes 2 or 3 points for her team per match, whether it's something like that or an over on 2.
Just letting Brazil off the hook with that one, and they get back level. Slight advantage with Serbia. They're siding out each time to have the lead. So Lossa's gone out, and coming in is Bojana Milinkovic. She plays her volleyball in Romania with Alba Blaj, the outside hitter. That's really tight, flirting with the net, Serbia. Loreni can't find a way through for the moment. Oh, their way through. That's a massive block from Popovic.
Wow, Popovic must be watching the way Carol's been blocking. Look how she turned her body into the court, making sure there was no way the ball was going to come off the side of her hands. Technically perfect.
Oh, that's just brute force from Loreni. Going back to Popovic, the interesting thing is she hasn't started. The last game that Popovic started was against the Dominican Republic. Didn't play against Thailand, didn't start against Turkey, didn't start in the quarterfinal, didn't start in the semi-final, but is starting here in the final. But now look at that, 20-20. Good ball by Milinkovic. Oh, I say, well, we were talking about Boskovic pre-match in the quick set as well. And how would she be able to deal with the block from Brazil? Well, it's simple. You just go over the top of it or go out to the side of it. A little bit too much room given by Rosa Maria. Great swing from Boskovic. That's a good lead off of actually a really good serve.
She's going for a little bit too much. She'll know she has to take a little bit back off. And being the captain, as you said, being a bit younger than some of the other players, she has a big role, big responsibility in the team.
Oh, good touch by Stevanovic. That wasn't easy. And a lovely block out to put Serbia back in front.
Buscher just didn't go hard on this one. She just knew if she got some of the hands in.
Good ball from Niemi. Nice touch. But Serbia have a chance to extend their lead. Good work by Brazil, though, to slow it down. They got another chance, but there's no swing opportunity for Rosa Maria. Oh, what a pickup by Niemi. And Gabi with a quick arm gets it down. That's a massive side out for Brazil.
It's electrifying.
Some incredible defense from Brazil, but we get to see it in the replay. Gabi started making her run in almost before the setter set the ball. Here she comes. It's like, oh my God, you've got to give it to her. She's coming in from the baseline.
A double change coming for Brazil. Kissy is on, Roberta is on. Roberta coming on in the back row at 6, Kissy in the front row at 3. That puts Kissy, Carol, Gataz and Gabi into block as they try to stop Serbia from getting their side out. It's got to go wide. Oh, and it's a really good swing from Sarah Lotso.
She's doing a
Tremendous.
I was going to say traditional. A tremendous job getting off hands of those blocks. And, you know, they would have been so aware of the Brazilians' block. It's not just Carol, it's all Brazilian players have been part of the blocking stats for their team.
Well, so far, it's all been Serbia. 4 blocks, all from Serbia. Stefanovic, Popovic, Dirce and Lotso. I'm not seeing any blocks at the moment from Brazil. What a block again from Serbia. Block number 5, and it gives them set points. Brazil call the timeout, and that's really good. They know Gabi likes to turn that line, and they've just completely shut it out. They're saying if you want to go, you're going to really have to go cross-court on the angle.
Teams back on court after the second timeout break for Team Brazil. It's set points, Serbia.
Lazovic on to serve, but it's not one that causes Brazil any issues, so they'll let it go. First set point save. Brazil now have to get this one.
Substitution for Team Brazil.
Prideroich has come on to serve. First time on court for her.
Prideroich. It's still set point Serbia.
It's a good serve. Oh, what a touch to keep that ball in play. And they've got it. Brazil have got level at 24-24 off the back of an incredible... The one time they actually shut Serbia down. But what a pickup.
She had to try and do something with that.
Boskovic to serve again. Quality ball in. Try as they might, they just can't stop Boskovic at the moment.
Well, that's possibly where they should have gone on the last point. She was waiting. But there are two players from Brazil trying to dig that ball. It's just too fast. Can't see it coming past that block.
Set point number 2 for Serbia. Gabi didn't find any fingers, and it is Serbia who take the set. But they're going to challenge the block touch. But do you know what? It doesn't matter because that ball was still in the air and Gabi's gone under the net, so that should be the end of it. Gabi stepped across into the opposition court, so it should be a centre-line violation. So I'm surprised they're allowing the block touch challenge, actually, because that ball was way out past the baseline.
They could have just been watching something else, but of course there's no touch on that. Look at those 3 blocks right there, how high they are.
But is Serbia's set 26-24, doesn't get any closer than that.
26 for Serbia.
But the difference there, it'll probably show up in the stats, but it was definitely the blocking from Serbia. 5 blocks in that set. They only got 6 blocks. Tonight.
That's even though they gave the ball back, they were making blocks, they were under pressure, but they had outlets and they were able to work them well.
That's exactly right. Dercha was able to get the ball up to Boskovic pretty much whenever she could. There's another one.
Yes, Boskovic. Yep, you're on the telly. You're on the telly. Say hello.
He's just texting home, saying how much he loves this game, and he's putting some pictures on social media, tagging Volleyball World.
Certainly is. It's all here on Volleyball TV, that's for sure. It's the place to be. This is the match to be watching.
Back to the burning pit of volleyball. Up to the second set.
Set 2 underway. Brazil trailing 1-0. Serbia looking for the first point. Boskovic, even with, what was that, 1-2 steps?
Half a step almost, half a step she had.
And she's still able to put so much through the ball. The way she moves her hip and she gets that chain working. Look at that. Right up through, shoulder into the hand. It's incredible. Well played by Loreni, and Santarelli goes, oh, I can dig it, can't I? You can, but it doesn't count.
Oh, that's interesting. I wonder if his player could have actually got a touch on that. It just came straight at him. No. Oh, close. Maybe a lay-down dig.
He's on the setter's head, mind. Good touch. That was interesting. That was a really late turn to the line, but a very fast one, just a little too quick. Nice pass from Lotso. And Carroll makes her mark. It's her first.
The thing about Carroll and Boskovic as a hitter, Carroll as a blocker, once those two get going for their team follows. It's just the energy that they get and the points that they win.
Set from Dircher. Again, Carroll gets a touch. Oh, yes, Pusic, magnificent. But it won't be coming over. Carroll's on a roll now. That's 2 touches in a row for her.
Serbia's done such a great job of keeping it away from Carroll, really. Going for the outside blocker's hands.
In fact, that one came off Loreni, didn't it? But 4-1, this is a very impressive start. However, they got off to a good start in the first set. Serbia caught them up and overtook them. Niemi seemed a little late to react to that. Dircher kind of gave it away, I thought, a little bit early where she was going.
Well, she gave it away, but having Boskovic coming in at 100 miles an hour in defence, it's pretty hard to kind of get forward and try and get that tip, so it's a good choice.
Oh, what a serve, what a pass, what a touch. Good cover by Rosa Maria, she's got to scoot back out. And then Loreni does what Dircher did in the first set.
Well, way to clean that up, Loreni. She knew if she went short, it was going to be gobbled up. She didn't have many inches or anything to go in that corner. She found it.
Martina loving it. Good touch. No challenge coming. It's a good pancake from Carroll. Bit of confusion for Serbia. And an unforced error. And suddenly it's 6-2.
A couple of broken plays from Serbia. Usha having to do something with those balls, looking for the hands, and unfortunately, the coach not getting them.
Good set. And that was wonderful. What a lovely set from Dircher.
That is
just got enough on that, Carol Gataz. And Brazil have their side out.
Well, that's it. Keep running, Gataz, for Brazil. That's always been a great position for them. You did get blocked out early on in that set, first set, so maybe that put a question mark in Macree's mind.
Good serve. Oh, that was some touch from Lotso. Rosa Maria thinks she's got touches. It's not been given. She's not looking to the coach anytime soon.
So you try it for a few seconds. 1 or 2 seconds, and then you go, oh no, I know that wasn't touched. I'm not going to waste a challenge.
Just watching it, Stevanovic, how high she gets and across the net, along the same lines as Popovic. Stevanovic's serve is well dealt with by Niemi. Serbia have it into transition. Well, that's a good touch in the block by Brazil. Loreni. Oh, well played. Yes, clever from Dircha.
Another great choice from Dircha. She knew she had the Brazil block all over her, or running in on her attackers. She felt the block right there in front of her. She saw them. Smart play.
Serbia back to within 2. Good ball from Gabi. Swing chance for Lotso. She doesn't find any fingers though. It's happening more and more as the players knowing they can't hit the floor, they're off the net, etc., and then looking for those hands. Oh, we've got a challenge. Serbia think there might be a net touch.
There's a video challenge requested by Serbia. The challenge is about net touch, yes or no.
Okay, they must be pretty sure it's early on in this set.
But he's like, I think he thought he saw it. Now he maybe no. Yeah. I've got the fingers crossed. I hope it was. It makes a difference, mind. It's 8-5 currently. That would make it 6-7. So it cuts the deficit. He can't look. Here we go. The net's already moving. Classic. That's that classic, because the ball was hit during the rally, and it just kind of moves out of your memory, and then you see the last action, you see the net going up and down, like, oh, there must have been a net touch. It happens so often.
One lost challenge for Team Serbia, so one left.
So one video challenge lost. He's got as many more as he likes, Santarelli, as long as he gets them right. If he gets another one wrong, no more in the set. Oh, well picked out of the net by Dircha. Oh, what a dig. That's going to be hit very hard from Gabi.
Again, the defense from Brazil. Gataz left her hands down. She didn't want to get tooled off the block. Niemi was there. And Gabi over the top again, off the top.
And that's a battle that Gabi's had with Popovic all season long in Turkey. Vakif Bank against Galatasaray on numerous occasions. They know each other so well. Oh, yes. What a hit from Lotso. Lotso's playing really well at the moment.
Knowing that the crease is there, knowing that if she does get a touch, it's just going to be really hard to dig, but she didn't even need the touch.
Good ball in. That's all that needed. Oh, dear. A little bit of confusion. Free ball, Serbia. Boskovic gets it done. The block did so well to get a touch, but no one could then get onto it behind it.
And the indecision in the first play, we had 2 back row hitters just deciding who was going to take it. We don't see it. But both Loreni and Rosa Maria wanting to hit that back row.
That's a tough one. Brazil might get away with it. Serbia have got other ideas. Well, she went too steep. Carol Gataz hits the floor just as the ball hit the floor on the side of Serbia.
Oh, it feels so good. Boskovic going high and high and high. But Gataz just matching the height. The timing was perfect.
Has to reset now, refocus for the service. Carol Gataz. There's a chance here for Brazil. Gabi. Oh, good cover, deep. Oh, what a dig! Oh, not the second time, no. Popovic just makes sure of it, and Serbia have the point.
The first angle from Boskovic was crazy. Crazy, crazy, crazy. What a dig. Look at that. Gabby, she's in the stats right up there with all the best diggers in the world. With all the liberos. She touches so many balls in defense.
There's a change coming for Serbia. Milenkovic is going to come on. Roxa's going to go off across the back row. She'll probably come back into the front row. So a little bit of passing stabilisation being applied by Santarelli. That's a great ball in. Oh dear, Macrease. Not sure whether she could go for it or momentum just took her away from it, which then meant that Rosa Maria couldn't get to it.
Yeah, she made a run for it, didn't she? It was good. The top of Carol's head, and then Rosa Maria just last minute, I'll just dive anyway.
Show willing. They need a side out here, Brazil, just to keep the pressure on if they can, not allow Serbia back in to one. Oh, it somehow creeps back over. Massive block. Stevanovic denies Loreni, and Serbia are back to within one.
Well, she saw Loreni just drop her arm. She waited on the block. She was able to finish that off, pick that off.
That's some jump from Stevanovic. Popovic, not been her day at the moment, her match from the serving line. Decent ball in under the circumstances. And then Boskovic just does the rest.
Finds that crazy angle. It's just so unblockable, that ball. The height, Carol and Rosa Maria put up a really decent block. This time, Macrease had an opportunity, but just too hard.
Well, she really did throw that too far in front. It might pay off. They've got a free ball out of it, Serbia. And they will have the point. And Boskovic, I doubt she's going to throw it that far into court again for a jump serve.
She did such a great job to just get a hand on it. And that was always going to be a winner. Going to make sure of that.
Timeout, Brazil.
Galera, nós estamos esperando demais pro jogo. A crise é aquela que tem que subir. É uma que a gente sobe, muda o time. Vambora, galera, temos que ir pra cima dela, um pouquinho mais. Mas não pode perder a oportunidade, caralho. Não, tá ali, tá bom. Bora.
The hardest thing for any team playing Boskovic is, as a middle blocker, you know that probably 60-70% of the ball is going to go to her, but you can't preempt it. You can't think, okay, I'm going to block her, because then all of a sudden something else happens and you're left standing on the ground. It's a really do or die position being a middle blocker against her.
Better toss, better serve. There might be a better opportunity for a swing here for Brazil, and there is, because Gabby makes it happen. They have their side out. Again, that turn, she loves that turn. It worked.
Finding that gap.
Carol to serve. Another gap created. There's been quite a few gaps in Brazil's block. Created with the setting from Dircha, putting it in such good places. Lozo back on. Good job from Milenkovic across the back row with passing. But Lozo needed in blocking and attacking now.
Well, Brazil get to sigh a little bit of relief there.
Loreni's serve. Dealt with by Serbia. Oh, what's a play? Is that in? They're looking for touches. It's been given as out. Well, they think it came off the block, but that's the first time we've seen Boskovic hit that one from there. That's a good effort. Can have a little look. Did it catch any fingers?
She may have been trying to go over the setter from Brazil.
I think there is a request, not official, but yes,
Not that she needs to. She can go over everybody, really.
requested by Serbia. Challenge is about what was yes or no.
Stefanovic had a really good season in Italy. That's not... Look at him. Oh, my goodness me. I mean, that angle says it all, how high she is against the block. But,
And she's also leaning to the right. So imagine if she's hitting that straight up. There's another few centimetres right there, but that lean is because she's using her core strength to whip that arm through.
2-point lead then for Brazil. It's a massive block, but it's not Carol. It's Carol Gataz. That's twice now she's got her.
Just staying strong. Wow, just off the tips of the fingers. So that is just all wrist strength. That's such a great push with the hands.
Hey, move the feet, tackle every time in the seam, also lateral bagger. We put the ball close the net. I want the ball is jump because the middle must stay there. There is Macris for, okay? Okay, I'm step by step, now one side out.
I want, yeah, love it. Want the ball on the net, because I want you jumping. I want the middle to stay with the middle, and then we go over Macris. Makes perfect sense.
I mean, at the end of the day, the strategies are pretty simple. You know, you want your middles to be the decoy, take a blocker away from the outside hitters, from the back row hitter.
You've got to be able to bluff it well, and you've got to really make it look like you're going to get the ball, be convincing, get those routes run and run well. Good up from Gabby. Nice play, Niemi. Oh, Pusic, amazing. And then Gabby a little too far into court. Boskovic comes up with the point.
This was a great pickup. Gabby's won a couple of points in that spot, but this time Pusic, she knew it was coming. And just the finish again. This time, same spot on Gataz's hand, but probably just a touch higher.
Crease knows exactly where to put that, so Niemi can get a set, but there's nowhere for Rosa Maria to go as Popovic pops up to make the block and brings Serbia back to within one.
Serbia doing a great job of hitting off the hands of Brazil, but Brazil just finding the meat of the block. And again, it's just a game of centimetres. Hitting that ball just a little bit deeper to get the hands for a touch.
Oh, good play, Popovic. It's still in play. What a series of touches by Brazil. And then Boskovic says, well, right, I'm going to go down the line then.
She's just like a cannon, Boskovic. We can talk about her every single point. She's just the most consistent outlet for the ball. Even in an awkward position, she makes that point.
Zia Roberto has seen enough. He's taken Rosa Maria out. Prida Roici's come in to replace Rosa Maria through the outside. Good up by Boskovic. Oh, it's another level. Another level.
Where does she find that? I mean, she's hitting into the middle of the court. Straight down. Is it between the block? Is it over? It's over the block. You just can't defend that.
Oh, that one just did sneak through, but probably over the top as well.
Her radar for that gap is incredible.
And Serbia, as they did in the first set, they've got in front. And that's an ace serve from Stefanovic. There's going to be more changes coming for Brazil. And Serbia now lead by 2.
What a serve. She meant that. 100% that was going into that corner.
I think the kids say now, Hundy P, apparently. Roberta's in, and Tainara has come in to play in the opposite slot. And Roberta into position 1. Free ball, Serbia. Lozo gets it into the hands and into the antenna. It's another point for Serbia. They now lead by 3. And timeout called by Brazil.
Chega com calma na bola. Ela só bateu tirando a força. Coisa que você faz fácil. Variação do saque, vambora. Bora de novo. Tá tranquilo. Vai pra cá. Paciência. Equilibrar. Vai chegar no passe. Vai.
Agora é hora de gente se juntar.
Vamos pensar no...
And all of a sudden, have a look at that run of points. You don't see that very often in a gold medal match. Serbia are absolutely on fire with every part of their match. Their game has gone to another level. And this lady here with the ball, well, she's just served a couple of very, very big points.
It's another ace from Stevanovic. What a great place to put that. Right in between Priborovic and Niemi. 4 changes. Priborovic has gone off and Rosa Maria's back in. Good ball. Nice work. That was not an easy ball to hit for Tainara since her first swing of the match.
It's so incredible when players come off the bench. You know, if you're sitting at home and watching this and thinking, well, of course, this is a great hit. Everyone's hitting great. Well, Tainara's spent the last, 45 minutes just watching this game, trying to stay involved. The bench players, they have to try and stay in the game mentally and emotionally. So when they come on, it feels like they've already been playing.
Rosa Maria's serve. Good cover by Pusic. Oh, there's nobody home in the corner. That's 3 times that's happened, twice by Dircha.
It seems like Serbia can't do anything wrong. That was a great cover. And just another smart play using the entire court. Saw Niemi, you can see that blue jersey was coming up really short, knew the corner was open.
More pressure on Brazil. Tainara, though, eases that pressure with a lovely swing.
Well, can Brazil mount the comeback that they had in the first set to really push Serbia all the way to the end? Is Tainara the key?
Carol Gasser has to serve. Tainara, Gabi, Carol in the front row for Brazil. That's too tight. It's a point for Carol. And now there's only 3 in it. 2 in it.
Roberta looking very focused. That ball drops. What a great pass. But just too tight.
Massive block from Tainara and Carol to deny Boskovic, and now it's a 1-point set. What a comeback by Brazil, timing Serbia.
Well, Tainara, she's doing her job out there. Carol, that ball was going out, but Boskovic
You
couldn't
can
get
take the
out
ball
of the way.
here, okay, in front of you, tempo, okay. Carol, jump on you, Tisha, shot deep every time, okay? In the seam between the 2 spikers, okay, girls? I know.
There you have it. If Carol jumps on you, Then a little tip in the seam, just in between the spikers. That's where they want to play that, just to the side of her. See, because certainly against Boskovic, if she gets a couple of those, everyone's expecting a big swing from her. So you get the feeling like there are options for Serbia, but this is brilliant. Brazil back to within one. Both coaches have used all their timeouts. Serbia have no more video challenges left. Brazil have used 4 substitutions. Serbia have used 2. And that one somehow evades Rosa Maria. And Serbia are back in front by 2.
Well, Carol, she was going off to the right. She thought it was going to Boskovic, and so she was just too late. So another great choice by Serbia's setter.
Lozo with the serve. Well played, Roberta. That was not easy, and Carol makes sure of the point.
Roberta has a bit more height. She can get up, take those balls, and then Carol trademark off to the left.
Tenara. Huge serve from Tenara. It's an ace from Tenara. It's 22-22. This is the second set of the World Championships. What a match we are witnessing.
Tenara's done this before. She's come on off the bench and just absolutely lit her team on fire.
Another huge serve. But what a touch by Pusic. And what a swing from Boskovic. Talk about a go-to player. She really is.
How about the pass, though? Unbelievable. I thought that ball was on the ground.
I'm pretty sure it was one Danny Kinder would have been proud of. Got it. Yeah, unbelievable.
Meters away from her, she dove to get that pass. Game-winning, set-winning dive, perhaps.
It's 23-22. Brazil have to side this out to get level. Tenara's missed it. She can't believe it. It's set point Serbia. And the changes are being run through again here for Brazil. Tenara's going out. Loreni's coming in. Macreese is coming in. Roberta is going out. Katarina Lazovic to serve. No way through for Loreni. A massive block for Stevanovic. It's 2-0 Serbia.
Well, that says ace, but it was a monster block, absolutely.
It was an ace monster block, wasn't it?
It was an ace monster block. And they are playing ace, absolutely ace, Serbia. They're just a war at the moment for Brazil. Brazil are having a really tough time getting past. Stevanovic, oh my gosh, she's just flying through the air. She puts up a great block. She finishes off, getting out of the way of her outside blocker. And Brazil not knowing, Carol looking very distressed there after that point. There we have it, the points. Not much in it at all, Clayton. I wouldn't be surprised if Brazil can get they can get the next 2 sets. They're so close. They had a lead in both those sets. But the blocking from Serbia, absolutely the difference.
And we were talking about the blocking of Brazil in the lead up to this match, and it's been nothing, the game's turned out to be nothing like we thought it would be. And probably for everybody else as well, thinking about how it might go and how much Boskovic would have an impact, how much Brazil's block would be able to compensate for it, and it's not happened.
Serbia, 18 attacks there to 9. That's a massive difference. Blocks around the same. Brazil did get a few. Carol got a few extra serve. And they gave 8 errors. So they're giving away a lot of errors, but it's the attacks this time.
Just double the amount of attacks coming from Serbia.
Boskovic now on 15 successful attacks. Gabby just behind her on 7. Stevanovic also on 7.
Coach, so far so good, everything's going well, but you know you came here to win this gold medal. What do you have to do for one more set?
For sure, we must try to put the same pressure on serve. we can risk because they have incredible passer. If they have the ball in the perfect situation, it's difficult to play versus them. But today we served good. We did some mistakes more in the first set, but for me, we worked very, very good on block and defense. Also in counter-attack, we searched the right shot. We must continue this way because Brazil, for me, never give up. They will fight. They show versus Japan which kind of team they are. But we won this gold medal.
Is there anything you can say to your team to keep them focused now?
Yes, but I see the eyes of the girls and I see their right eyes.
Awesome. Thanks, Coach. Good luck.
And Key Michael having a chat with Santarelli, and he's absolutely right. He knows it, but again, he knows it as well. His players know it, so they're going to do their utmost not to let Brazil back into this one.
I love that he also says, we want the gold medal. We want it. Like, he said it with such passion. And of course Brazil want it, but saying it is a different thing.
Well, Key's down on the other side now. She's going to have a chat with Roberta. Let's see what she has to say.
We know how tough it is to be down 2 sets, but Brazil is a team that fights. What do you have to do now to get back in this match?
Fight more. I think we can prepare for a long game. So I think that the team just needs to be more organized. We are not like exciting and trying to do a lot of things all the time, but not organized. But just continue fighting. I believe in my team all the time.
Well, reigning world champs on the other side. Also the freight train that is Tiana Boskovic. How do you slow her down?
We can't. We can't for this. We won the gold, so we're gonna keep fighting all the time and going to all the balls. So it's what I say. I just believe in my team. We just need to be more focused, I think.
Good luck.
She said it as well, we want the gold. I mean, there you have it.
Well, you don't come here thinking, oh, silver's not bad, is it? Do you? So and how honest as well, saying, you know, how do you stop Boskovic? Well, we can't. No, maybe not at the net, but they are making good digs on her, and I think once they haven't really lined her up well enough at times and allowed her to go and swing hard on the line. So maybe, and again, I think that was what played onto Roberta's mind. He took Rosa Maria out because again, she left too much line for Boskovic to go to. We'll see whether or not, in fact, Brazil going to start. In fact, they're starting. This is interesting. So Tainara is starting through the outside, Gabby through the outside, Lorena in the opposite slot, Roberta starting as the setter, who's just been chatting to Key, and it's going to be Carol Gataz. And Carol, this is a lineup we have not seen in this World Championship.
Well, why not give it a bash? They've got nothing to lose, like Roberta said, they're fighters. Like Serbian coach said, they're expecting them to fight. So give them something different to look at.
Well, Tainara is an outside hitter. She's been playing as an opposite. So now she's getting a run out through the outside with Gabby alongside Niemi. Loreni back in the opposite slot. Roberta's going to try and lead the team. She believes in them. She's going to fight. The team are going to fight. Set 3 underway. Serbia up by 2 sets to nothing. Massive swing, but Pusic has been magnificent so far in this match with their defense. And there's a free ball now for Serbia. Oh, that's unlucky. Boskovic will take the points.
Great start for Serbia, making the right choice, setter, and just a little bit of touch on the block. Makes all the difference in the world.
That's too tight, surely. Oh, well played by Roberta. They'll get another go. Good up. And that's off the hands, although it's been signalled as out. Furthest point away, actually, from Fabrice Colados. So almost impossible for him to see.
Gataz is absolutely certain. She's like, yep, she's nodding her head saying, yep, that was definitely touched. I did that on purpose. I'll tell you what, the serves from Serbia into the corner, putting Brazil under a lot of pressure from the beginning of this match, set.
Having a good look at it. The thing with it as well, it's probably off the forearm, so as opposed to the fingers, which there's no wiggle waggle of fingers, it's off the forearm, got to be really sure now. For those of you that don't know, Hawkeye use 180 frames a second. That's going to be compressed down to 50 frames per second, so some things get a little bit lost when it gets shown on the big screen. But Hawkeye will know if they say there's no touch or there's a touch. It is one of the two.
Brazil getting a good timeout, or both teams getting a good timeout. Roberto with his squad. Here we go.
Oh yes, it actually did catch the fingers. It's been pushed. You can see it's pushed.
Yeah.
Push those fingers back. It is a successful challenge. That would have been, and again, if that was off the forearm, with in that shot like that, with the sleeves being worn, that would have been so difficult to see. No, the players could have told her she touched it. 1-1. Olga has to serve. Great touches. Oh no!
Well, that's unfortunate for Brazil. It would have probably been a free ball back to Serbia anyway. That was a good touch. And then this one had to go over, and everybody's just standing around having a campfire, unfortunately. But I'm sure Serbia would have been right back at them.
Well played, Loreni. She had to chase after that one.
A little bit low, she came in late. But using the block, the power, Stevanovic just flying through the air, couldn't control that one. Couldn't get her hands over far enough.
Didn't happen for her, but it's not the contact she wanted. That bit of backspin says that just didn't quite catch it as she needed to. Boskovic, she's thrown another one miles in front of her. And Carol puts it on the floor, and Brazil get their side out.
And Carol landed that one miles in front of her too. Such a nice hit again. Just what she likes to do, let that ball go past a little bit. Stevanovic, she knew it was coming.
That was very cool and calm from Bianca Boucher.
She does that so well, doesn't she? She's not the big, hard hitter, and it's not the fastest. She doesn't have the fast arm like Gabby, but she just has a hit that is so consistently at the top of the block.
She has a good change in rhythm as well at times. She comes in quite slow, but then she can speed it up. That is absolutely hit, and it is the wrong side of the sideline, and Serbia now up by 2 early on here. So the issue that Brazil have got with this lineup is that it's new, and they've got to get to grips with it straight away. Nice touch. Oh, what a set. But good work by Roberta. There's no way through for Tainara. Stevanovic is on form. There's no question of that. She's playing amazingly well.
A Serbian block just coming together so beautifully. Yeah, she reaches over, she looks down at the court. She doesn't get as far over as Carol, but her hands are strong. That's hitting her hand.
Alto, não vai pra quadra assim. Toda hora, o meio tá aberto. O meio do bloqueio delas, ela para e joga pra dentro pra fechar a diagonal o tempo inteiro, galera. O corredor, o meio tá aberto. Vambora de novo, Rô. Vambora. Entendeu, tá? Não fecha não. Não fecha na central. Vambora.
Work to be done here for Brazil. They're 3 behind, 2 sets down. Is it time to cue the music? Great ball in from Niemi. And Tainara makes sure of it.
She just muscles these balls on the outside. puts everything behind it. She's such a strong athlete. That time finding tiniest of gaps between the Serbian block.
Carol to serve. Lovely ball in and a lovely block out. Serbia are playing, I'm not going to say the perfect game, but they're playing close. They're playing some wonderful volleyball.
Close to perfect. This was just such a nice run by Stevanovic. And it's just so difficult for a setter to set behind. You don't know where your player is. It's just a feeling thing.
Good ball from Gabby. Not found the baseline, but found the block. Oh, has it? Yes. No. I'm trying to work out what Boskovic is doing. He's just like waving her arms around. So they think they did touch this.
I think Stevanovic is indicating she didn't, but not sure.
You touch the ball. It's okay, it's okay.
Well, they're setting up like they have, actually, so they have admitted to it, so we don't need to see it. They've said, yeah, we touched it. Let's get on. They want to play, because they want to keep that momentum going. It is Brazil's point. And that will come back, but it's going to be free ball for Brazil. 4 attacking options. Oh, Gabby! Brilliant!
You almost know when there's 4 attacking options that it will go to the pipe, because it's so difficult for the blockers to know who to block, and it makes it so much easier for Gabby to go to the left corner, to the right corner. She feels that. She sees it.
Bit of a let-off for Serbia. Ooh, that's an ace serve. The referee's given it in. Brazil think it's out. We're going to have Hawkeye sort it out. It looked a little bit on the inside, didn't it?
It was flying. It was definitely moving. There was so much float on it. It's a tough one.
You've got to be careful there, Phil, right to the brim.
Pressure is on everybody. Here we go. Oh! The tiniest of touches on that line.
It is an ace serve.
What a serve for Serbia. It's only went in because he's crossed his fingers.
He's been crossing his fingers a lot. Matt's not found anybody. 4-point lead. See Roberto, hands on hips at the moment, probably thinking about what he's going to do next. Is he going to leave Tainara on? And he's just saying to the team, out of your picture, it's okay, let's be calm. Get their side out if they can. Ooh, well played by Carol Gataz. And then Loreni just helps to settle things with that side out.
Well, that's a great choice. Loreni and Gabby were ready for that. Blocker's got to watch Gabby. And then she gets that opening on the left side of the block. Just a few wild swings now from Tainara. She has the ability, she's done it before, she's just maybe a little bit too excited, too anxious to make a mark in this set.
And quite rightly, Serbia going after her. Busha. That's lovely. Everything seems to be working for Serbia right now.
Again, Busha with a just off the pace hit, the nice soft hit, finding the hands. The blockers are on their way down as she contacts the ball. Gets that little bit of the side of the hand of the middle blocker.
Double change. Macris in. Kissy in. Loreni and Roberta out. That's a good ball in. That's a tap tight. Dircha makes it look easy. Boskovic doesn't get any touches. Brazil get a bit lucky.
Oh, Boskovic has just been waiting for a hit for feels like about 5. There's been so many challenges. When she's on a roll, she's on a roll, but maybe just having that little bit of time off almost.
Milenkovic is in. She's come in the last 2 sets across the back row. The second row to pass and defend. That's an excellent pass. And that's the outcome as a result.
So hard for the block. They just have to stay on Boskovic. Great choice. Look how high she's getting on that middle play.
It doesn't come back. Ace serves Serbia. 14-8 is the score. They are racing away.
That ball looking like it was going to float out. Niemi going up and high. So again, a little bit of an anxious play there from Brazil.
Niemi's gone out. Natinia's come in. So 2 new passes in really for Brazil at the moment. Well played, Boskovic. Free ball for Brazil. Oh, what a touch. Great ball out from Popovic. Nice touch by Milenkovic. That's too tight. Oh, block back, Boskovic. Oh, that might have been going long, but the ball is played. Goodness me, this is getting tense. And then Boskovic comes up with the Tommy Tippy to get the point.
Everyone was expecting Boskovic to hammer that ball, and that is exactly why that tip won. When you're on in defense, you're just waiting for that ball, and it's so hard to come forward.
Tá chamando o time, enfia a porrada. Não é hora da gente ficar largando, não. Solta o braço. Bora de novo. Vamos de novo, ponto a ponto de novo. Pode fazer, o jogo é tranquilo, não precisa ficar só pra cá. Mesmo com a Boskovic lá, Gabi joga, o meio vai jogar.
Crowd really getting pumped up here now. It is loud in this stadium.
And that's crept down the side of Brazil. It's another point for Serbia.
Stevanovic does a great job of helping keep that ball from Carol going through the middle as a blocker, and then it gives Boskovic the opportunity to finish it off again.
Good out. Well played by Kissy.
It's a big ask for Brazil to try and find a few points here. I just feel like Serbia are just not going to let them. They have not faltered at all, Serbia. They've just stayed at the top of their game for this entire match.
That's a good serve, but again, the passing for Serbia has been excellent. Well up by Natinja. No way through for Gabi. Still no way through for Gabi. Still no way through for Gabi. And free ball Serbia, a chance for them to have a swing. It's just magnificent from Serbia.
I'm speechless. Stevanovic is having the game of her life, blocking, stopping Gabi 3 times, and then making this run, and the choice to set her. Wow.
10 points she scored. 4 blocks, 4 attacks, 2 aces. And again, she gets another good touch. Still no way through for Brazil, and eventually Gabi gets it done. They get to double figures, but they're still 7 behind.
Brazil working so hard just to keep that ball off their side. Finally finding the top of the block.
We talked about Carol wanting to be the perhaps would be the player that would make a difference, and see, it is Stevanovic. What a performance from her.
But again, it's Durček choosing to set her as well. And the passes have been really fantastic from Serbia. They've been handling those serves. And Durček the opportunity to make the choice.
Oh, nearly kept in play. Carol has the point.
Bit of a stare through the net at both, with both the centre blockers there, the middle blockers. It's up so high.
Carol's serve. Pusic has been just incredible with her passing. But there's no way through that time. Rosa Maria's come back in, and she makes a block. Brazil have used 5 substitutions, both their timeouts. 1 video challenge has been incorrect.
Brazil. Carol for serve.
Brazil through Rosa Maria. And that's nice work from Boskovic. Oh goodness! She came in, but she made that movement back out so she can have that swing. It was excellent footwork.
The speed at which she hits that ball and the pace, it's just incredible. She was almost falling backwards as well. The velocity was beating the Brazilian defense.
Good set. Great finish.
And finally out of position 4. Brazil find the gap. They've been waiting for that for a while. Starts with the pass.
Loreni will serve. It's an ace serve for Loreni. Fans going crazy.
Moved away a bit. I think she was distracted by her own player in front of her and the Brazilian block. It was hard to see that one coming.
Popovic needs to get out of the way early, so Losso's got a good view of the ball. Again, another one that's making it a bit tricky. So just give it to Boskovic, and she'll sort it all out. 20 points to 14 now for Serbia.
When you look at Brazilians' defense, they had 3 blockers over the top. They thought they had everything covered.
That's too tight. And that's just too good. 21-14, Serbia are in no move to let Brazil back into this.
Every single member of the Serbian squad is doing their job to perfection right now.
Another one is overpassed. Good touch by Carol Gataz. Oh, what a dig by Dercha. God, that had something on it. But it didn't land in. Brazil have the point. But that look from Boskovic is not the look of a player who's like, oh no, I played in there. It's the look of someone who says, going to get the next one.
And, you know, we all know she will too. Very rarely see her play and make 2 errors in a row.
And she doesn't. And what? That is such a difficult shot as well, to come across from right to left to get to her.
The set was almost from the baseline. It's coming over her right shoulder. She has to find it in the air and still know where the block and the net is.
Bit of a swipe from Carol Gataz. And that's way too far outside the antenna, even for Boskovic to do anything about it.
And she even is apologising. She says, you know, that's my fault, I'm sorry. She's so good at hitting the sets that aren't quite there.
There's still plenty of points to play with. That's how Brazil will be looking at it. They've got to get this one shut down. It doesn't happen. Bianca Busha brings Serbia ever closer to the gold medal, to the trophy.
Busha on 8 points now.
Lazovic to serve. Well passed by Rosa Maria. Well, what a touch. Serbia really are getting on to everything, and this one's into transition. There's a swing chance for Boskovic. But well done by Brazil's block. Oh, another top dig by Dercha. And then it's not landed in. Oh, it was so close. And Serbia have match point, gold medal point. The bench are excited, the players are focused, the ones that are on the court. And the crowd are on their feet. Lazovic once again. Carol keeps Brazil in it. But now for Serbia, they've got 7 chances to win this from passing the ball into Dercha. It's a good serve. Boskovic for all the marbles. She's done it! And Serbia are back-to-back world champions. They have beaten Brazil by 3 sets to nothing. What a performance! What a team! What a world championship!